Hello everyone, welcome back. Have you found yourself thinking the referendum is divisive? Have you found yourself wanting to talk about it but not sure how? Today, I want to put forward a couple of ideas about how you might break the ice, so to speak. But first, let's get something straight. A referendum is not like the rugby league state of origin where somehow you are, if it's not too strong a term, obliged to go for one side or the other. And it's not tribalism, it's the opposite, because you are free to break away from those close to you and you can make up your own mind. One of my hopes for this channel is to encourage and help you to have good conversations about the referendum. I want you to be open to sharing and listening. After all, this is potentially a nation-shaping democratic vote, and democracy works best when ordinary people like you and me are talking about the big topics that impact our lives. So what are you going to do when you and your mum, dad, grandchild, friend, girlfriend, colleague think differently about the issues swirling around the referendum? Let's look at a couple of ideas. First up, you could try an open-ended approach. Give the other person some space to share. Say something like, how did you form this perspective? Or is this something you've experienced personally? Or tell me more, because we both want to make a positive difference. Now, moving on from that, you could try acknowledging evolving perspectives. Now, the politics of this thing are fluid, and as time passes and things change, there is a chance that you will stumble upon evidence that could either support or refute your original position. So you have to be open to ideas, because you may have to balance your intuition or gut feel with the need for evidence. Let's just say you have a fairly solid idea on how you're going to vote. Go you. But I want you to be open to the idea that there will be some potential consequences or limitations of your viewpoint. It's good to explore whether there are risks or limitations that you're not considering in amongst all that passion for either a yes or a no. And this is what I mean by evolving perspectives. Be open to changing your mind as new information comes to light. But back to you and another person having a chat over a cup of tea and an iced Vovo. My last point might come across as slightly more upfront, but maybe you're talking to someone and you want them to cut to the chase, so to speak. You could ask them if they think alternative viewpoints could also be valid. You could ask them about the trustworthiness of their sources. You could place your tongue firmly in your cheek and in a good-spirited way, ask them to cite their source. So to loop back to today's question, does it have to be divisive? Well, I think the answer is no, but there might be some situations when it would help if you are the grown-up in the room, so to speak, and you approach the topic as you would any topic that has sensitivity and nuance. I think there is a spectrum from softly through to cite your sources. And I'm putting this in front of you today in the hope that you can avoid divisive conversation and instead you get to keep it civil and respectful, and hopefully both parties learn something. So get into some research, ask good questions and have good, meaningful conversations so that when you vote, you know why you are voting one way or the other. That's all from me today. Please subscribe and hit that bell to turn on post notifications to stay updated. Post your comments down below. Sorry that I'm taking just an extra day or two to respond. I will see you soon. I'm a bit partial to a cup of tea and an iced Vovo or two, but I drink more coffee than tea. Authorised by Wesley of the Centre for Indigenous Training, Albert Street, Brisbane.